Napaka-importante, cultivate a positive heart and mind. So introduce positive habits katulad ng question ni Roseanne. How can you make positive habits, happen in your life as automatic behavior? So you have to do it intentionally, consciously, mindfully, full of effort, full of investment of resources and energy and stuff for at least 21 days straight, and then it becomes easier on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. So you have to maintain that, create that in your daily routine, such as regular exercise, mindfulness practice, or healthy eating. Those are very, very important things. So you feed your heart and your mind with helpful things and refrain from anything contrary to that. So remember, hindi lang naman yung katawan mo pinapakain mo. Pinapakain mo rin kasi yung puso mo. Pinapakain mo rin kasi yung utak mo. So the way you feed your mind, the way you feed your heart will, of course, manifest itself doon sa behaviors mo, sa thought pattern mo. Remember, small changes can lead to significant improvements in your overall well-being. So this can be part of your bold goals for 2024. So napaka-importante kasi that we are actually holistically healthy. Yung well-being natin, it's really focused. So I was having a discussion before with people about high-functioning people who are depressed. Okay? High-functioning depression. Yun yung parang clinical term natin na ginagamit ng mga psychologists. So, you are highly functional. So, let's say you're a student, you're getting good grades, you are working. It doesn't seem that something is wrong with you. Pero you are depressed inside. And that is not cultivating positive habits. Kasi you are trying to mask that. Okay? So, ang nangyayari tuloy sa'yo, let's say, may sugat ka rito. Okay, ang ginawa mo, tinapalan mo siya ng band-aid, pero sugat pa rin siya sa loob. Ngayon, ang tendency kasi natin when we have wounds, ayaw natin makita. Even sometimes, diba, you have a band-aid or a bandage. Ang gagawin mo, tatago mo yun eh. You will maybe buy a long sleeve, ganyan-ganyan. Pero, what will happen is people will sometimes brush over it. So, it's still unhealed. It's still raw. Sa balat mo na may sugat ka, tinakpan mo lang. And when people brush it, it makes it worse. Now, there's no healing. So, one of the positive habits that you can create is find healing doon sa trauma mo. Find healing doon sa pain mo. Find healing doon sa mga emotional burdens mo. Because if you will not cultivate that positive habit for 2024 to spice up your life, these are going to drag you down. Kasi meron kang bagahe na invisible. It's called emotional baggage na naka-integrate dyan yung trauma, naka-integrate dyan yung pain, yung heartaches, yung anger, yung hatred. And for 2024, if you want to spice up your life, kailangan maging magaang yung buhay mo. You have to let go of these things and find healing for yourself. You make that decision in order for you to cultivate those positive habits. Feed your heart, feed your mind with those very, very positive things na napaka-importante. So, anong gagawin mo? Let's say, ito yung metaphor ko, diba? So, anong gagawin mo? So, open up the wound, diba? Clean the wound and medicate the wound. Diba? You don't need to hide it. Diba? Until it becomes totally healed, then you will be free from the pain of that wound. Pero minsan kasi yung wound may keloid, alam niyo yung keloid, yung there is still that tendency na ma-reopen siya o ma-rewound siya easily because it has become, a very sensitive part of your skin or very vulnerable na madali siyang ma-re-injure. So you have to then take care of that portion of your body. So in the same manner, ganun siya. A lot of people, wala maayos na well-being kasi hindi nila ginagawang goal na maging maayos yung well-being nila. The reason commonly is out of ignorance. They don't know how to, or pinalaki sila na nire-repress lahat ng mga bagay na mali. Kaya tuloy, ang tendency ng isang tao na filled with pain, anger, hatred, trauma, unforgiveness, insecurities, they are actually lonely, they're actually depressed inside, and they don't know how to handle that. Diba? Kasi mas gugustuhin nila na ilunurin, diba, yung kanilang difficult emotions, drown it out with social media, with activities, yung bakasyon, kain dito, kain doon. So anong nangyayari tuloy, instead na ma-heal sila, they are trying to apply a cosmetic na ano, na tawag dito, cure. So hindi talaga nawawala because they're not after healing, they are just after na, I want it less painful. So ang ginagawa ng iba, metaphorically, they take, painkillers. Uh, uh, ang painkillers is actually bad for your body because normally painkillers are synthetic or they are addictive. And sa medical profession. So, what happens is when you take painkillers, to suppress the pain, ang nangyayari sa'yo is you're actually poisoning your body in a way because yung synthetic painkillers, it's not really good for you. It attacks your liver. Minsan may contraindication yan. Inom ka ng painkiller, tapos meron ka palang isang condition na hindi ka dapat inom ng painkiller kasi you're allergic. You took ibuprofen, di ba? And then you have an allergic reaction, biglang nag-inflame yung lungs mo, eventually hindi ka makahinga. So, yun yung mga contraindications sa mga painkillers or pain relievers. So, ganun yung nangyayari sa tao. So, they try to kill the pain, but they don't cure the pain. Di ba? They try to alleviate the pain, but they will not do anything so that they will be able to be freed from the pain. So, nagiging artificial yung way na kung paano natin sila hinaharap. So, important when you create positive habits, you have to unload everything that is negative para magkaroon siya ng room doon sa heart and mind mo. Remember, we're focusing on holistic well-being. So, meditation is very important. If you are practicing meditation, you clear your mind, you unload everything that is painful in you. It can be in a form of prayer, it can be in a form of meditative exercise, can be a meditative form of walk, o ang dami kasing pwede mong gawin. And it's free. 'Di ba? Ang manood ka ng sine, kumain ka sa labas, it will cost you not only the time to go there, but also your financial resources to access that. But if you're going to do something that is already innate in you, alam nyo kasi, ang katawan ng tao, ang utak ng tao, meron siyang self-healing faculties na we are just ignorant na hindi natin ina-access, and meditation is one of them. And that is very, very important for you to realize kasi ang laking kapakinabangan noon sa'yo. So if you're going to spice up your 2024, you want to enjoy your 2024 in the fullest extent, positively, that is one of the things that you need to do. You cultivate it. And when you say cultivate, ibig sabihin yan in the farmer's metaphor. Kailangan mong magdig ng soil, you plant that seed, tapos i-water mo siya, bantayan mo siya, do not allow the birds from, eventually when it sprout, sometimes birds will try to snip that bit. May mga insektong gagalaw yung plant na you have to protect. And sometimes, other plants will be there to attack your the plant that you have actually planted. So what happens is yung mga weeds, they try to attack that. So we have a garden here, and meron kaming plum. It's a cherry plum. First time ko nakakain ng cherry plum, and it's always nice when you have a garden that produces fruits for you. You eat it organically. So inuuna kami minsan ng ibon. So what we did was we tried to protect the plum by putting up a net over the plum, or providing yung mga birds ng plum doon sa pathway doon sa soil area. So ginagawa natin, pitasin namin yung plum, malagay namin doon so that the birds can access that, so that they will not access the plums na nag-ripen doon sa actual tree. And you have to take care of that. If you want to get the best fruit, you have to cultivate that plant, and now it's harvest time for us. We are enjoying the fruits of our labor. Ganun din when you cultivate positive behaviors.